Hello guys, welcome to Bar Chat episode number 4. It's not series 1, I was going to say that. Episode number 4, brought to you by the Easy Breeze here in Bowness. It is your number 1 sports podcast where we have a bit of casual banter and some sound opinion from some of our locals here. It's all about basically exactly what we do in the boozer, with some cameras in front of us. We are one day away from the Euros. It all kicks off tomorrow with Scotland and Germany. Are we all ready for this, guys? All the games are being shown live, by the way, here at the Easy Breeze. Kick-off tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I believe.
Tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Excellent. Next. And we have two illustrious, it's quite a special moment, because the first ever podcast or bar watch that we bar watch. It's because you're here. Bar chat that we did. I think I called it bar watch then. That's what just threw me. Yeah. The first bar chat that we did, which is I think is nearly 2 years ago. The guests that were on that show are here today. So to my right, Jonesy's back in the building. People, Big Jones, how are we, mate? You well?
Very good, very good. Miss you, chaps.
Oh, mate, we missed you. We missed you too. I hope you're going to bring your goals. I see you've got a pizza on there, mate.
Where's you get that from? Best pizza in Bowness. It's
downstairs, mate. And also to my left here, do we go Skinner? Do we go Mike? What do you prefer, mate?
The man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend. How are you, Skinner? He does speak, although it's probably not advisable. Turned up today off a couple of day off today, was it, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's a day off smile.
My wife's in Belgium, so.
Yeah. Is your wife away by chance?
Yeah. When's she back?
Oh, God. She's actually watching, so shout out there. Where is she? What's she doing?
She's on the ferry
coming back from where? Belgium. Oh, right, okay. Shout out on the way back from Belgium. Belgium. We quite fancy Belgium, actually. We'll get onto that later. We're going to go
do you?
Pardon?
You fancy Belgium?
Yeah, I do. So what we're going to do on a kick-off is we're going to just go through some initial 11s that we wanted to talk about. So we went through ours the other day. We all had a little idea about how we think England are going to set up against Serbia. I've actually missed saying, how are you, B? Sorry, mate. I got so tied up with the guests here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Are you well?
Can I just say something? When I was watching the other episode, it was really nice to ask you. I was making a bit of food, watching it as people do.
Yeah.
Really heartwarming.
That, mate.
How are you today?
How are we?
Yeah, good.
All right.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm a bit apprehensive.
But is he okay?
But other than that, I'm absolutely fine. Mate, you got the Holland shirt on?
Oh, yeah. I got
is that so that's the away, is that the second or third kit?
This is the away kit.
It's a nice kit. It's a nice kit.
Right, get your goggles back on. Right, here we go.
There we go. We're back in.
I
got the Holland kit on today, you know. Born and raised in Holland.
Sorry, that's the second kit, is it?
Shout out. It's the away kit, yeah.
It's tidy, that.
Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Yeah, very nice.
Isn't it? So do you want to explain your origins for any new sort of viewers here?
So yeah, born and raised in Holland, moved to England when I was 13, so I'm 24 now, so I'm basically still Dutch, but I am 2 years away from being English. So
if England play Holland in the final, where you at?
I think I've won either way.
Oh right, yeah, winner.
Yeah, happy days. Yeah, happy days. I think it'd be nice. I tell you what, the Dutch people won't like this, but they've at least got one. We won one in '88, and the English have never won one. So I wouldn't mind if England got one.
We'd like that.
Yeah, I think they'd be carnage if.
And not wearing his shirt today, we've got Skinner here, who's actually, you might not know to look at him, but he's actually Spanish. We established earlier that his granddad is called called Jose.
Grandma.
No?
Grandma.
Grandma. Oh,
She's got Rosina.
So what exactly? Because it's tenuous, but you described yourself as Spanish.
I said I'm half
What
Spanish.
exactly Spanish roots have you got?
My
here?
grandma was Spanish.
Your grandma was Spanish, right? So that's your mum's mum. Is that why you go out to Valencia?
See?
Yeah.
See what? Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, he's talking. Slipped in. He's good.
Maybe
Isn't he?
maybe 3-4 times a year.
This guy is fluent.
Oh, man.
San Miguel, por favor. Amaniquezo.
Yeah.
He's got the lot.
Yeah, my grandma was Spanish.
Mate, I love it. I love it.
Oh, she was. And then she passed away.
All right.
All right.
Anyway,
I don't know why.
I don't know where do I go with that. Help me out.
Move on.
Talk about ruining the show.
Oh, no. You ask a question and answer.
Right, brilliant. Okay. Well,
You haven't played the game.
So-
We'll play the game.
What game are we playing?
no idea. Oh,
My
dear.
grandma was Spanish. And then she died.
It's not this is your life.
Right, yeah.
We never asked
Bar
her.
chat.
Anyway,
Who do you think you are with Mike Skinner?
this is going to be fun.
Gonna
Right,
be fun.
here we go. So what we did our 11s for the first Serbia game
No, we didn't.
with not with you yet. With the other guests, and today we just say. Right, we're going to do the same. We're going to start with you, Jonesy. We've, I think we can pull yours up here.
Yeah, there it
so
is.
here we go, mate. Do you want to give us a tell you what? We'll just spin this out and give us a bit of a. Oh no, it's not going to help. Okay, so we'll give us. Let's look at this back four. So this is your
I'm loving
thing.
that.
Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, well,
Gallagher.
I was close to going a 3, and it being Trippier, Stones, Walker.
I just put gay.
But I don't know the kid. Crystal Palace, is it?
Yeah, he's supposed to.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like
Gay,
you.
I said this.
He's good.
Harry Maguire, as we all know, is going to be a big miss, even though we all hated him about 18 months ago. But here we are. He's the best next person. That's
Mhm.
why he's in there. But I don't know
I
much
think we're
about the
struggling,
guy.
for centre halves, aren't we?
We're struggling for
Big
that
time.
side at the backs.
I'm with you on this.
Real
So,
weak.
interestingly, a question for you, being a United fan, for those who don't know.
You know, too.
You got Trippier in there, not sure. Is that because you don't think he's fit yet, or is that a preference?
I think the first game, because I think they'll park the bus, the Serbs. So I think having Trippier as a bit of a flying up with Gordon as you'll get up into the formation. But I think it'll be a lot of us in their half trying to attack.
I think that's
it's going to be
interesting.
like a Man City style sort of.
I think that's interesting. So you're playing Gallagher then against
Yeah.
a low block.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, because I think
Damn right. it is.
I think we've got Rice and Gallagher controlling the middle of the pitch because it's a bit weak on the left.
Mm.
But they've also got a bit of flair as well. Not so much Gallagher, granted, but they've
Whoa,
got
whoa, whoa.
they've got the opportunity to sort of to feed a pass in, get it in and around that sort of danger area. So
Yeah,
that's why I've gone for that. I don't think that's going to be the sort of team of the tournament that he's going to pick, but I think it'll be the first game because I do think the Serbs are going to just do a
So
real
that's
part of the bus job
game.
on us.
One game.
So yeah, I think for that reason that they're going to park the bus, I think Trent would be the obvious choice. You
Oh,
need to
for-
break a team down. But yeah, I
Can we
like
just
it.
stop talking about
Right,
Trent.
My worry,
I'll
my,
let
my, my
That's
worry
the first time
is,
he's mentioned all day.
my worry
I'm not having
is
this.
if we get into this game and for whatever reason
Jesus
they get
Christ.
a goal, a penalty, whatever may happen, we've got to change. We've got. To,
But
what
can
is-
we
what
just
is-
forget
one
about
second,
Trent?
1 second. What? We'll get to
What?
what I've got a worry with is if they do go a goal ahead, then he's not going to react quick enough. Southgate, and that's a worry. But at that point, yeah, I'd be putting Palmer on, Foden. I know I've missed these people out of the start. But I think at that point, if we're comfortable, then they also get a win out. It all depends on that first half.
I heard you saying when you were putting that together that you weren't comfortable putting Foden on the left, and I agree with you. I don't like him on the left either. I think he goes missing, and therefore you're just opting for the right guy in the right position there. I mean, obviously Foden's, player of the year or whatever it is.
Yeah,
Is he?
well, I think for me, if you're looking at it, if you really want to be radical with it, which I don't, but if you want to be radical, then you sort of foot Kane off, and you have Foden and you have someone like Tony or Watkins, and you go for the 2 up front, but that's not what he's going to do, and that's not what everyone will have a hissy fit if he does that.
Would you really go against Kane? Would you take him out?
I don't.
no,
We did it for the World
England-
Cup. I was never a massive Kane fan. I'm still not.
England
But
captain.
I know.
He'll score.
No, but he still
Kane will
he will
score.
get the goals. I don't dislike the guy, but he doesn't fit in with where the other people, Foden, Palmer, where they play.
Agreed.
It doesn't fit with that.
Well, agreed. I totally agree with you.
You do know he plays for
Oh,
Bayern
no.
Munich now, right?
It doesn't matter.
To be fair, can I just interlude a second? He spent all night tonight writing down how much he hates. Kane.
All I was writing
He's
is.
got 3 pages worth of hate.
Listen, here's the thing. I don't want to digress too much away.
Oh, you do.
But here's the thing: if Kane got injured, right? I understand why he wants to play him. It's difficult. He's playing in a second bit league, scoring 45 goals. That's fine. Still won nothing. But
Because you're also fun.
I just actually think we should be playing with a false 9 with Bellingham. I mean, if anything happens to him, I understand he
Would
plays.
you go
this,
false
I understand,
9?
But what
Would you go false 9?
would I go false 9?
Yeah.
What, with the Bellingham or something? Yeah.
Then you can
probably.
fit. Then I guess you can fit
That's
Foden.
where it
or-
doesn't fit.
well,
There's a
or
lot of
Palmer.
people in that position there where you're always just going
Oh,
to
you can
play
go-
them out of the way.
You can get Ollie Watkins as a number 9.
No, but think about
Why
it.
would
this
you
way.
go false 9 if you've got Ollie Watkins as number 9 and then you can
It's not
gain
going to
2
happen.
players as attacking midfielders?
It's not going to
I'm
happen.
sorry,
He's
but I
going to
don't
play
see that.
Kane on his own up there because
Yeah,
he's done
yeah.
it for the past,
Yeah,
10
but if
years?
you-
No.
if you put
It-
Ollie Watkins as number 9 and then you've got 2 number 10s.
If
behind.
you remember when we played in
Tell me I'm wrong.
the World Cup, I
You
don't
can't
think
say
he
that.
had a very good start to the tournament. He missed the penalty, obviously, in the semi-final, which blew. But he hasn't played
Fucking hell.
that well. And I agree. You can't drop him yet.
Can I just
But if he
ask-
doesn't start well, I'd drop him.
Can I ask you, guys? You would drop the England captain. Who has
He's
played
not
well?
England captain, though, is he?
Who has played well for England? Who?
I'd put
We'll get onto
Conor
this later,
Gallagher
but-
to take the penalties.
If you want to go now, I'll talk to you about it now. But I've got serious reservations about the whole thing. From being
He's
honest.
going to go. He's going to go.
Oh, well, go on.
Marcus
What
Rashford.
Well,
reservations?
I just think
I
apart from
guarantee you're going to
Kane-
see Marcus Rashford.
Apart from Kane, there's not much in the way of England caps. There's not
Thank
much in
you.
the way of experience and people that have won anything.
Kyle
in there.
Walker, 5 or 6
Okay,
Premier
okay.
League
He's gonna- he's
treble
gonna say-
winner
he's
to
gonna say
last
Walker.
season.
He's going to say Saka.
John Stones,
But
4 or
other-
5 Premier
but
Leagues.
I agree. Other than those two, nothing.
What I'm saying
Bellingham's
is,
just
as
won
part
Champions League.
Bellingham just won Champions
into the
League.
latter stages, we're talking like he's 20 years old, Bellingham. And I love the kid. He's great, amazing. But there's no one in there. Walker and Stones will hold my hand up there. But you've got a lot of people in there that are first time out in a tournament with favourites. Great individual
We're not
players.
favourites. We're not favourites.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Are we?
Yeah,
I don't
we
think
are
we should
favourites.
be, but
I
we
would
are.
never ever put as favourites.
Who would you have put as favourites?
France or Germany. Right?
No, you're not far off. Well,
Well,
tell you what, I'm gonna
that's
get
my team.
I would
Anyway.
never ever put England as favourites.
everyone hold this thought because we're going to go into
Oh, there we
what
go.
we're about this team in a second. What we'll do, we'll have let's have a little look at yours here,
Mine.
Skinner.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us a little
Yeah,
a little talk through here?
Gay never got a shot at England. Plays for AC Milan.
No. Tomori. Gay played for Palace.
I put Tomori, not Gay.
Oh, no, but you can only pick from who you've got.
No, I said Tomori.
He's not in
Yeah,
the
he's not in
squad.
the
Is that the squad? This is-
Now it's Gay.
Gay is in the squad.
He's on the plane, bro. That's
I had to make. I dealt with the team with the shit we've got.
Right, so
Trippier left wing, left back, Walker right, Stones right, Wharton, Palmer on right, Bellingham centre, Gordon left, Kane up top.
no Saka,
No, why would they be?
no Foden.
What? No.
Can I ask a question then?
Yeah, you
About
can.
that team, right? So the two things I've got a problem with there.
You
Not a
choose
big
the same
problem.
team.
Listen. Let me fucking finish the sentence.
Yeah.
Wharton, don't know enough about the kid,
Yeah.
but I think you picked him through favouritism.
No, I'm a
Second
Chelsea.
thing,
I'm
Palmer
Chelsea,
out-
not Crystal Palace.
It's a project, he also, wasn't he? He was.
He's a player.
But then you've got Palmer out in Saka's position on the right there, right?
Is that? Is
Who-
it?
well,
Is Palmer in Palmer's position?
Who? I don't think that is his position.
Clearly,
though.
that was a joke.
What?
Saka sort of picks himself into
No,
that
Saka.
right in that right wing position. It's sort of Saka picks it himself, if you know what I mean. He's there
It doesn't.
because there's nobody
It
else
doesn't.
There is people, but he's the man.
at his level.
I massively agree.
Who
he's the
else?
man.
Who else would you
It doesn't.
have after Saka? I'm asking everybody, not just
Palmer.
Would you put him in on that position?
All day long.
Yeah, you would,
In
would.
a
But
heartbeat.
Saka
Does
is,
he play on the right for Chelsea?
he does
all
play
day
right,
long.
yeah. I would say, I mean, in this team, you know, we had a little discussion about this earlier. Who is world class in this team?
Palmer.
I think there's quite a few people. I think there's quite a few people in there that are
Palmer.
world class, but they're not proven yet.
No.
Kane
Palmer.
is world class, but he's not won
He's
anything.
not proven.
Bellingham is. He's too young to be
Actually,
saying
well,
that he is.
Well, you're leaning to your point. It doesn't really matter if
I'll
you pick
play this
anyone
game.
out of the 26. Like you say, actually, I mean, they talk about this with Arsenal. They've not won anything, and then you've got that ability when you come to the table right at the end.
Yeah.
If you're a serial winner, and Stones and Walker here are the only people that have consistently and
So you-
successfully won.
Hold on. You wouldn't have Palmer in your England team,
I would not have him starting, but I think he'd be a great player. To
but I
pick on.
guaranteed have Saka.
But I'm not so shut
Whoa,
down.
would you have Saka?
100%. I'm not shut.
He's not won nothing.
Neither's Palmer.
Oh, your point was that you said to me, you cannot have a player that's not won nothing.
No, we're saying this about
Playing
the
for
whole
England.
team.
No, I'm
Nah,
talking
man,
about the
you
team in
just said this.
general.
Yeah.
Great
Nah.
individual players for the teams that they play in the Premier League. But as a cohesive team with caps for England,
Yeah.
getting into the semi-final, you look at people like Griezmann and all these other people,
Nah.
France, whatever.
Me and you both said.
They're all serial
Me and
winners.
you both said we'd have Gordon. What's Gordon won?
Oh, it's not,
Nothing.
You're missing the point.
Nothing. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not listening, but at all.
No, the point is none of them have.
That's
So it doesn't
my
matter who
point.
you pick.
Well, Bellingham has.
but
Rice has won the.
Yeah, but he's
the
doing-
world's. Rice has won the world's worst European competition.
So that doesn't count. Bellingham has just won the Champions League, but the
Yeah.
only two players that have serially won anything is Stones and Walker. And what we're saying or arguing is there a point to say?
There's no argument.
No, is there a point to say that you need that experience to get
Of
over
course
the
you
line?
do. Of course you do.
And we
That's-
don't have it.
sorry
And
to-
that's it.
Sorry,
You
Jeff.
do need the argument.
We've been taken off Facebook.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
no idea.
No idea.
We live elsewhere.
I hope so. Let's have a look if we are live on YouTube still.
So whilst B's looking at the Facebook situation, let's carry this on a
We've
little
been
bit.
took off of Facebook, apparently.
Yeah.
I like hugging you, by the way.
Yeah, we're
Thanks,
live.
mate.
We're live.
What?
We're live everywhere else.
You
Just
got some
Facebook. will be
love-
taken
Okay,
down.
no worries. Well, we'll go back to that one. I tell you what, we'll come off here. I think this leans us a good time to have this conversation. What we were talking about earlier that I wanted to bring up with you guys is we ran a poll earlier actually, and it went the way I'm thinking versus the way I thought it would take. Because a lot of people have been saying if Pep Guardiola was managing this team, we'd win. Right.
Yeah,
So the
we've all heard
questioning,
that, yeah.
No.
questioning Southgate. You'll agree with this. But is this the best team we've had for a very long time? Some people say yes, some people say no. That led us to think about the golden generation of the 2000s and to give us perspective into the concerns of this current squad is how many of them, and I'm taking you to 2004 here, how many of the current squad
Oh, God.
will get in that team, and that team didn't win anything. Now, B, you had a very good point about why this team didn't win anything. Do you want to share that one?
Yeah, but we talked about balance, and this team was it was imbalanced. So Scholes should never be out on the left; he should be in the middle.
Who?
And whoever the manager was at the time, who was the manager at the time anyway?
Hello, or was it?
Yeah, one of
Who
them.
should have been
Sven, I think, actually.
Scolesy.
Scholes, he shouldn't have been on the left, and
Well-
then
Well, where should it be?
he should be in the middle,
of the park.
middle of the park.
Well, ahead of Gerald Lampard.
No.
The issue that you've got with Gerrard and Lampard was that they're both quite similar, and so one of them had to be dropped.
Absolutely.
Who would you drop?
That would be a very big call to make.
They'd never do it.
One of
Who
them
would
had
you
to be
drop?
dropped.
Who would you drop?
I mean, pick either of them.
Lampard.
You can pick either of them, and then
No,
you know
you're
whatever the
picking.
game wants is. You know, I would keep Gerrard on the bench and keep Lampard to goals.
The only other option he had on the left was Coley, wasn't it? It's Joe Cole.
But
Well, no, he's got
the point
Lampard
there
and
is
Gerrard.
with this is, and we've just sort of talked about dropping Kane. You know, we're here again
Just throw one
almost
in.
a little bit. And my point is, it comes back to sometimes the media. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's done this. Oh. And they make a big furore about it.
Everybody says
one
that-
second before any tournament. If we would have had the hindsight looking at again great individual players in this team here, 2004, if whoever it was had the balls to, let's say it was Sven, right? If we would have had the balls, say, you know what, I'm going to drop him off. I'm going to bring him on at 60, 70 minutes, depending on how them games are
Who
panning
would
out.
that be?
Lampard or Gerrard?
Lampard or Gerrard.
Why would that be?
Let me finish. I'll tell you. So you've got the point there with Rooney and Owen, where you've got Rooney ended up later on in his career, not here, but later.
We're not about
He's not
there.
out goal scoring, but if he would drop back, then
Yeah, but we're not about that. We're about
Skinner, I'll tell you why Lampard or Scholes, because Lampard or Gerrard, because Lampard and Gerrard only towards the end of his career started playing from deeper. Lampard's always been a goal scoring
You say
midfielder,
nothing about
and
Frank.
Gerrard wanted to get
You
forward.
say nothing about Frank.
I'd start Frank Lampard because of his goal scoring
Thank
capability.
you. That's all. Yes.
But I would have to
you've
bench.
took
You'd
Frank.
have to bench
no,
Gerrard.
but what it did with Campbell and Terry, the way they played, it left a big hole. I mean, there's a lot to be said about how football was played
Terry and Campbell would not.
20 years
They
ago.
wouldn't leave. They wouldn't leave a hole.
I mean, I think you've got some of the subs there that were on your notes, but the very frequent thing that he did was play Owen Hargreaves in there. So, Gerrard or a Lampard with a Hargreaves made a lot more sense. But Scholesy out on the left,
That's ridiculous.
was the problem. But I go back to my original point. If I give you that team and they could go and we could field them on Sunday night, I'm just saying who in that team, based on the grounds that we're now saying we've got the best squad for a very long time, I can only get two of the current team in that 11 if I had the choice of all of them.
That's a call.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Guarantee that's a call. And
You'd be better off saying who would be able to be replaced because I mean you're looking at it.
I've got two that will get the job.
I'd get Rice in. I'd get Walker in.
so my
I mean you'd have to get Jude in and Kane, right?
I'd go Ashley Cole and Lampard.
But I've not got Campbell in there. I've got.
No,
other way
I'd go John
Skinner.
Other way around.
If this was the team, which of the current squad would you put in that team to make better? To make it better, and that's why I'm saying Walker, Rice, arguably Kane.
Maybe at right back. I might go Trippier.
Walker, you mean?
Walker.
Yeah.
Centre forward. I may go for the guy that's at
Rice.
No, Man City.
Stones. What, instead of Campbell or Terry?
It's at Man City.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Phil Foden?
Oh, it's at Man City. Sorry, it's at Real Madrid.
Oh, Jude.
But Jude Bellingham.
I put him ahead of Gerrard. I'd keep Lamps at top.
Who's holding midfielder? Because you've got then the same problem, have you not? The Gerrard
imbalance. This is
Probably.
everyone's attack. If you look at this team that's been put on this plane, attack.
Well, look at the England
Not
team.
much. There's
Look at the
no
England team
spine
right
to
now.
it though. There's no spine there, is there?
There's no spine now.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same problem.
Yeah,
So who do you swap out to strengthen it?
To the point,
Knowing what we know now,
Yeah, if
in
this is the
hindsight.
golden generation, so if people say this is the best team, we could. And you're not doing. Walker might replace Neville. Terry Campbell, Cole, that isn't getting any better than that. For balance,
Wait.
I mean, James.
I wouldn't have Campbell. I'd have Rio.
Okay, you can have Rio. I have no problem with that. But with Gerrard and Lampard, you've got to replace one of them with Rice. For my money, Beckham I'd have over Saka. As hard as it is for me to say that, left midfield is a problem. and I would Rooney over Kane probably,
you.
or
This
probably
is-
I'd have Kane
Thank
and
you.
Rooney.
This is
Sorry.
Jonesy. This is 2004, by the way. So Campbell and Cole have just finished off, winning the Invincibles.
I mean,
and-
he just
Fair
won.
enough.
Yeah, I mean, you
Okay.
can't. I mean, Rio. Rio
No, yeah.
got better towards
Yeah, it's 2006.
2007, 2008. Yeah. So I mean, 4 years. This is prime Campbell.
Yeah.
Really.
So to the point that we're making there, when we're going to looking at these, is that how good do we feel? And I think they would have still been quite young at this point.
2004.
But did this team in 2004 have the same problem that we're talking about now? Is how we all know these are household names. Were they? How many tournaments how many medals did they have under their belt? All of them had loads at the end of it, but were they quite green in 2004?
These boys would beat every
Not
team
really.
that England has now.
I mean, maybe not Scalzi
What?
and Beckham, but Rooney never won a trophy at this point.
This team would beat every
Terry-
team that England's got.
Terry
Right
hadn't won
now.
many. Ashley Cole just won his first one.
What?
So I mean, the team
And
was
Rooney was
relatively
19.
fresh.
It's not
did we
overly
work out?
dissimilar.
Do you
is
think
it?
that?
No, it's not overly dissimilar.
So
No. Do you think this team could not beat the England team of 2004? The team we've got now.
I don't know.
Nah.
I don't think so. Do you think this team is better than
All day long.
this team is better
all
than the
day
team from
long.
back then?
All day long.
If you think relatively, yes.
So
But
you prefer the new team to that older team?
if you go player
I
for
think
player,
the old team from 2003 will beat the team of 2020.
yeah, that's what
I think
we
we're all
said.
All
saying the
day
same
long.
thing.
Yeah.
But I think the crucial point in
Without a
there,
shadow of a doubt.
the crucial point is actually, whilst our worries are here that they don't have any experience, whilst on paper that looks like a better team 10, 15 years on, were they as green? And maybe that was a problem as well. B, your other point you made was the
Do
opposition
you boys think that
was
the,
much stronger.
the New England team will beat the Orange?
No.
No, but the
I
think
We're looking back at
I
it.
think-
2000. I remember watching that tournament, and it's like, oh my god, it was it was.
But do you
the
think that-
1 second the expectation was like, oh my god, we're going to do
Yeah, we
something.
never
here.
expect.
Finally,
Sorry.
after 96 and 98, we're going to do something, and it didn't happen. Right now, do I feel the same with this team going into it? Because again, great, they make Bellingham and all that may end up household names. They might be. We don't know, but they
I
might
want to. Sorry, can I
They was all household names back then.
can I ask a couple of controversial questions?
Yeah,
Right.
go ahead.
So if we look at that team, if we can go back to it, I don't know if we've got it. Who in this team was world class?
Terry,
Then or now?
Terry,
We can
Cole.
go. We can go.
Terry
obviously not
Cole,
now, but we're
at
going.
the-
We're
at the
going
time,
there.
at the
At
I'll
who in
tell
that
you.
team was world class?
Terry, Cole, Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard, Beckham.
My argument
And
here.
Rooney.
My argument here is that right now, so we know what these guys have accomplished,
Mhm.
right?
Which
right
is
now,
nothing.
no. I mean,
We
you
have
individually.
look at their trophy cabinet, all of them together. That is mental. Their trophy cabinet.
As
What
a
I'm
country,
saying is-
nothing.
What I'm saying is, in hindsight, so right now we might look at our team and go, "Oh, they weren't that good." But if you think in 5-10 years' time, all the trophies that they've won, but the same thing I've got here, I'm looking at these, I'm going, "Who's world class?" I'm looking at our team now, who is world class?
Nobody.
So am I.
So
Nobody.
I think
Well,
it's I think we're in a
they
tricky.
They are, but
There's
Kane's,
not-
Kane's world class. Bellingham's world class. I'd probably draw the
Is
line
he?
there.
What's Kane won?
He's world class.
What's Kane won?
Well, he's won loads of goals.
Nothing.
And
He's won nothing.
his finishing's. He's
Second.
But this is what I'm saying, Skinner. So you think Saka's 22 years of age or Cole Palmer is 20,
They won
21?
nothing.
Yeah, they've won nothing, but because they're 20, 21 years of age. When they are retired, like these, like most
Yeah.
of these are,
Bellingham-
might be talking
Bellingham
about
has
them in
won.
a-
Bellingham has won.
yeah, but we might be talking about them in a completely
It's a
different light
completely
from now.
different game. Foden's won what, 5 trophies? He's how old is he?
Yeah, he's like
22,
24.
Yeah,
24,
he's
yeah.
got more trophies than fucking
All
most,
of us.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
I'm
more
not-
trophies
if
than
he-
me.
I'm not disputing that.
See,
I've got to
see
see
a
your best
player,
dad mug.
see a player like a player like Foden's probably not even hit his best yet, and he's
No,
been player of the year
he's
this
been-
season.
he's
Because
been
it's
perfect.
changed.
He's been there for 7 years.
Yes, and he still probably has another 7 years to go,
Probably
if
has.
not more.
But I'm just saying what you just said then.
So, you've got to look at it. I'm going to get my tip. Can I do my combined 11?
No, go on.
Can I do that?
Yeah, go on.
Can I go talk?
I'll skip out
You need to
Rio.
watch out.
Oh.
Go on, carry on.
So Pickford makes it over David James, or who else do we have? Joe Hart or
Pickford makes it.
Genev on the right.
This
I've
isn't
got
going to go well.
Yeah.
Push
Watch
that
out!
in.
Watch out! This cable. Watch out for that cable. And
Under
then
your foot.
this
Under your
go
foot.
This way. Yeah. Watch your foot.
Watch
Don't
the
drag it.
camera.
Don't drag it. Don't drag it. Don't drag it. Oh.
Carry on.
so.
It's a good job we're not live on Facebook now.
Genev, Rio, but we're not having Rio, so we'll stick with Campbell.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about Campbell, to be honest. John Stones, can't say no. Ashley Cole, got to be. Gerrard and Bellingham, because I think Bellingham's more attacking than Gerrard ever was, and that's the imbalance you're talking about, B. Bex, got to pick Bex. And then Rooney playing off in the middle, kind of like what Foden's doing at the moment.
This is what I'm.
But it's a whole formation thing.
Well,
There's a whole different. The game's changed that much. It's hard to say.
It is. My thing is, so right now we had this conversation earlier, and we were talking about if you had a choice between Beckham and Saka, both 22 in their prime, or 23 in their prime, who do you pick? And the obvious answer then is Bex. But say if you were to compare, I don't know, Foden and Bex, and you think of all the trophies that Foden has won so far, and you think of all the trophies that Bex has won so far, and he's just won Player of the Year, who do you pick if you had a choice?
I stick with Beckham.
You would stick with Beckham, but the question is why?
Because
that. You've seen it all. Seen it all.
Because I can't unsee
you can't unsee what you've seen. We can't see.
Like for one thing, it'd be free kicks. There's attributes of the game where
think about it like a player
kicking out against Simeone would have. I can't change these things.
Yeah.
But
think about a player like what's he called? Oh, I just had it at the tip of my tongue. Oh, I've lost it. I've completely lost it.
Current player.
Current player. Yeah, think about a player, Kevin De Bruyne, for example, right? When he was 22, 23, 24, keep going up to probably 26, no one thought anything of him.
No,
in the last 5-6 years, he's now talking 30, 33, whatever how old he is. And now he suddenly gets into everyone all-time Premier League squads.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
You disagree with that?
I do disagree with that, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a United fan.
I don't think many people would, but yeah.
It's when he's sort of...
I think there's a bit of nostalgia.
He's talked about like he's, like some sort of amazing midfielder god, and I don't think he is. I think he's been part of a very good City squad for many a year.
He's been the best player in the Premier League for the past since Hazard left. Been the best player in the Premier League, him alongside Salah. Undisputed. Can't argue with that, Jonesy. No way. Do you think different? Please let me know.
I can't. No one's coming to mind, so it can't be. But I don't know. He's not part of. Again, we're going into the Premiership here, but we're going into Premiership greats. But
yeah, I need to move on.
I think. For me, you've got Kane, Rooney. Here he is.
I've got to get up again.
All right, mate.
Do you want to go underneath? Oh, that's a bad idea.
No, go that way. Whoa.
We are 35 minutes in. We need to.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, mind the step. Mind that out of the way.
Sorry.
Right. All right, guys. Well, listen, let's move on. It's a difficult debate, isn't it? And as you say, I think poignantly, the point we're really making is these players have a history, and then wherefore picking the likes of Beckham and Scholes and so on and so forth is based on 9 Premier League titles or whatever it was, and however many FA Cups and so on. Whilst they didn't have the international success, they have their superstars in their own right, aren't they?
Yeah, and I feel, again, talking about United a little bit here, but the point is Ten Hag. He sort of did an interview where obviously it come out that he was going to get sacked or whatever after the FA Cup or before, whatever.
He shouldn't.
And then it came out and he said, look, you've got a really good reputation about the press, bringing people up when they do well and then smashing them back down. We're at peak smashing them back down levels here with this. We were so crap for so long in like the sort of
underachieved, probably, right?
2015 to 2018.
Do you think that Ten Hag done well?
1 second. No one really give a shit, right? And then we went into the Russian World Cup and we did well, and it brought everybody up. And I was like, oh God, who are these kids? Well, we sort of know them, but we don't. And it was amazing. Everyone loved it, right? And now we've got used to that. And I mean, I listen to different podcasts as well. And the next 4 tournaments, we've got to win one of them. And but we've become a bit complacent. We're going to win. We're favourites. I don't feel that way going into this tournament. I'm nervous about this tournament. I don't think we're as good as what people are saying that we are.
I'd love to.
We've got no spine like Germany. We've got no spine like maybe Portugal or whoever else.
Or France, yeah.
I don't think we've got that. They've not got big names on. They've got no real big names, obviously, like Mbappe and people like that. Yeah, they've got some, but ours is a team of names, but I don't think it's a cohesive team, and that's a real problem.
It's not. You're right.
Who's that down to, Jonesy? Your favourite man? Who's that
Southgate.
down to?
We all know it's down to. It's Southgate.
Well,
the minute he goes is the minute that England win a tournament. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Well, we don't know.
Mark,
This is the point. This is the point. We don't know, do we? Depends who we get.
We've had 3 tournaments.
No, but off air before you'd say you'd take Mourinho 3 months ago, and it's this thing.
I'd
It's
take anybody.
Yeah, but look at
anybody that's not Gareth Southgate. I've always said that.
I know, but
and I'll
look
stick
at
by it.
Chelsea.
It's
a revolving door, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I've set him up, haven't I?
No,
It's a revolving door. Of
I don't
managers.
care what you
Is
say
that
about
what you want?
Chelsea.
Is that what you want?
I want anyone that's not fucking Southgate.
And you'll get that after this tournament if we don't win it.
Why
If we do
do we
win
have
it,
to
it'll
wait
be
till-
held up as a god.
Why do I have to
You
wait
can't
till
win.
Southgate? Why do I have to wait till the tournament?
Because you're not available, are you?
I can be. It's a price. We're all available.
Anyway,
But
so
Well, it's an ongoing debate,
man.
guys. I mean, I think probably this is his last.
Southgate's got to go. I'm sorry, but he's got to go.
Well, I think it's
I
probably
think he
his
will be
last
going.
tournament.
he
I
said
said
so.
this. I said this 4 years ago.
Yes, you did. We talked about this. Southgate's been in charge since 2018.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
And I said to you in
Unbelievable. That's
2020.
6 years.
But he's been with the FA and all these
Is he
players
yes
a lot
man?
longer.
Is he yes man?
He's known it.
The best
He's lived
manager
it
ever.
for 16
The
years.
best manager England never had was Brian Clough because he wasn't the yes man. Simple as that.
That's why he didn't get the job.
Because he wasn't the yes man.
Right.
Nobed was a yes man. And he went,
He
oh,
speaks very highly of you, mate.
I'll be a yes man. So therefore, he got the job. And he's like, oh, I've been here for 6 years.
But I think you'll probably find.
Nah, man, I'm not buying it.
I think you'll probably find that they will pick another yes man, and it wouldn't surprise me if it was a Gerrard or a Lampard.
It was.
And how would you feel
if-
about Lampard being manager of England?
No. Oh,
Well, this
Gerrard.
is what I'm saying.
If I'm honest,
none of them are good at management.
the best
Yeah.
man,
They're not, are they?
the best man that England can get would be the Eddie Howe.
I'd agree with you.
Thank
I
He's
you.
not
don't,
won
think I don't
anything.
think he's going to leave.
He's not
So
won
the
anything
friends
either.
He's not.
Well,
Yeah.
he's not going to get the Newcastle job.
But
because
surely,
the Arabs.
But surely we
Right.
should we should wind
The
up.
Arabs will
Right.
go. That's not happening.
So anyway, listen, we've debated it. There's nothing really more to say on that point. I will ask you if I can, guys. England, Serbia. Just a score prediction, Jonesy.
I'm going to say 2-0.
England, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go for the same? No, I'll go different. I'll say
6-0.
no. I don't. I think it'll be like 1.
Right. Okay. So
I don't think it'll be. I'd probably say it's going to be 2, but
I think-
to be
no, I
different,
think
1-0.
2-0, but it'll be a stuttering start.
Yeah,
to the game. I think.
Exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah.
At. Absolutely.
Serbia 1, England 0.
Serbia. Serbia 2, England 1.
So you do think we'll lose? We think
Of
we'll
course
win.
we'll.
No, I think we'll stutter over the
Because
line.
we're
It'll be
shit.
interesting. I hope you're wrong.
Have we got? I know you've got other things
No, go
to
for it.
talk. But can we talk about coming first versus coming second? And
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
and
so
the
it's
road
a-
to
yeah,
the final.
it's a problem.
I mean,
I think-
have we got time?
We-
I think we spoke about it last episode, didn't we? You know, if you
Well, I can tell you if we win the group, just to go back it again, very likely to be last 16 Czechoslovakia, quarterfinal Italy, semi-final
yeah.
France.
France.
I've
And
got
if
my
we're-
war chat in my pocket, don't
And if we're
Keep
runners,
carry it at all times.
if we're runners up,
Right.
last 16 Germany, quarterfinal Spain, and semi-final Portugal. So winning the group is kind of essential, I would say. And looking at that, who knows? Who knows? Listen, if we don't believe we can get past Serbia, we're not going to get past any of those, are we? So
True.
let's see what we do. Okay, so another couple of predictions, just for a bit of fun, just to end the show. England player of the tournament, Jonesy.
Oh.
I may as well ask you the two: player of the tournament, and then the flop, or the
Okay.
the flop of the tournament.
I
Would you say?
think it will be player of the tournament. I'm going to go with Gordon.
Wow. Okay.
I like
Gordon.
that.
I think he's got a bit of both. He's, you know what I mean? He can protect Trippier. They play together. I think if they start well and they understand each other well, they can turn what could be a weakness on that left-hand side into a real positive.
Like that.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
I like that as
And
well.
then the flop,
I guarantee.
I'm going to say, you won't like this, Az, but I think you're going to have to go with Saka.
Oh,
I don't think he's going to have.
You know what I think
I don't
about?
think he's going to have
You know
the
what I-
service.
You know what I think with everything and people saying about Saka that he's not going to perform this and that. I think that people will be looking at Saka, and unless he gets 5 or 6 goals,
off.
he's underachieved.
Is that
No, I
But
disagree.
if Phil
Is that
Foden
two
or
tournaments
Cole
to do
Palmer
it?
gets 1, they've had the best
Is that
tournament.
2
I think-
tournaments to it?
And this is
I
what
think-
I'm saying. This is what I don't.
But
This is what I don't like, though.
Two-
But it
tournaments.
comes with being world class, whether you like it or not. People are expecting something from him. I think he'll deliver.
Okay. Let's
I want him
stay.
to. I like Saka.
Let's
I like
stay
him a
on
lot.
point, guys.
Go
So, so your two there then are going to be Gordon and Saka. Skinner, player
Yep.
England player of the tournament, England flop of the tournament.
For me, I'd go Gordon, player of the tournament,
Yep.
and possibly flop.
You say Trent?
I said Trent.
There you go,
It
B.
is. Player of the tournament, Jude, and flop of the tournament, Foden.
Yeah, but that's like
It could,
Everyone
no, but it
expects
can
that.
happen.
I think, but
I'm worried about Foden.
I do think that Foden will not get the criticism that he deserves just after being player of the tournament
You're
and
real.
having won 5 Premier
But you
Leagues.
kicked off
If he doesn't turn up, if Foden doesn't turn up,
It'll be
He-
where's he gone? What's gone on?
I don't think so. He'll get nothing.
you kicked
He
off
will
me
get
before.
nothing.
Nah, man.
Compared to
What's-
if
what's
it
the
was Saka,
space?
you mean?
You kicked
No,
off me
not
before.
just Saka. I think in general. I think Jude will get it. I think Kane will get it most definitely.
But I was going to
I
say
think-
this
I think-
here because last time we did this when it was Qatar,
2018. Oh, 2021.
Yeah.
2020.
So he's
The
couple
win-
years
the
ago.
Winter
The
World Cup.
first
yeah.
one.
So
yeah,
we
we
went to
done.
World Cup, right? But if you look at the goals scored in that tournament, and it was 6-1 against whoever. I can't.
Panama.
There's a couple of Kane goals in there, but he
Panama.
didn't bag a load of goals. He didn't.
He did play well.
And he was kind of missing in action for a bit of it. And
I
it was
agree.
all these other people. It was even like people like Sterling, people, you know,
Yeah.
Sterling's not
Bellingham, Rashford, all this
There's
sort
no
of stuff.
Sterling.
I remember us doing the fan cams outside, and I mean, I would say this, but I remember a few people saying, "I don't think Kane's fit."
No,
Yeah.
well, we'll see.
Yeah.
What if he has a good tournament? Then it means we're going to get.
We all got it.
further than what
We
I
all
think
got it
we're gonna
wrong.
do.
Top scorer of the tournament, not English, but who's well, it could be if you think.
Kai
that's the
Havertz.
thing. Kai Havertz for you. I don't think it's a bad shout. Anyone else?
Really?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really?
Yes.
You playing that game?
Yes.
He plays
Cristiano Ronaldo will win the Golden Boot at the Euros
Ahead of-
2024.
So you
Ahead.
know we have a contrasting opinion on this.
Ahead.
I believe what we are going to see from Cristiano Ronaldo
It's
at the
nothing.
Euros is that he now plays in the Farmers League, and
Thank
he is not good enough anymore.
Thank you. He is good enough.
We will see. I think he can do it against the lesser teams, maybe.
No,
but when you think he's still got it.
I'm not going to say he's going to be top scorer. I
Can't
think it'll be
help
Mbappe. That's a really boring
agree.
opinion, but I think it'll be Mbappe.
I agree with that.
But I also think that he plays in the Farmers League out in Saudi, all that sort of stuff. But the Portuguese squad, and they are my dark horses. I don't know if that,
Jota.
I don't know if that's on your questions there, but I think they're going to win it.
Wow.
What? Portugal?
Portugal will win.
And I think
they'll win it. And I think it won't be down to Ronaldo. He will get goals because he's a goal scorer.
If that's the case,
that
Diego Jota will be
from all the other people.
Portugal played against Georgia, and honestly, he will be licking his lips for that game. He will try.
I think you're right. I'm just saying. I think he'll go missing when you get the proper team.
He won't be playing.
No disrespect, Georgia.
But again,
no disrespect, of course.
But one of the things going back to this, what we started with, is with that Portuguese team. Why I think they'll go far and win it is because they've got other people in that squad that are out and out winners that have done stuff, that have got the experience. And I think that's going to go quite far. Tony Cruz, Germany.
The spine at Germany is unbelievable.
Would you go Germany over Portugal?
Neuer, Gundogan, Cruz, Musiala,
they're Germany. They're not Portugal, they're Germany.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Germany. Yeah, no, yeah. So,
but you just said that Portugal, they will win.
So they're my Portugal's my.
So make your mind up. Do you want Portugal to win or Germany?
No, we're saying Germany had a good spot, and then so did Portugal.
What else have you got?
Portugal's not a good spot.
So we got top goal scorer. Did we finish that? So you said Cristiano. Have you got Havertz? I'm going to go Mbappe. I agree.
Is anyone? No one backing Kane. He won it last time.
No.
He won it last time.
He'll score 6 goals against the shittiest.
Not backing Kane.
The worst team.
Penalties, but we're not. Like the biggest case supporters.
And so, sorry, just last 2 questions. So, the player of the tournament. So, we've got the top goal scorer. Who do we think will be the standout one that everyone's going to want to buy at the end of this?
Mbappe.
Mbappe, you think?
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Bukayo Saka.
Really? I hope you're right.
Interestingly,
I think you're right.
Interesting, and not that anyone's going to buy, but I think
everybody loves
the possibility of a player like Jota's. If you like, his worth.
Jota at Portugal is a shout.
Not bad. And finally, guys,
I love you.
Who wins?
I think you're all right.
I think
who wins?
For me, I'm not said who the player is.
I'm sorry, mate.
No,
it's a bit of a shot in that, but I think it might be Sane or Musiala, someone from the German team.
Yeah.
So,
Musiala.
Some young German midfielder. So, you know what I mean? Someone like that. Are you kissing the mic?
Yeah.
Nothing, mate. Please don't.
Right. Oh, dear.
Oh,
right.
You're missing the misses.
It's been the longest 40 minutes ever. Right.
She's in Belgium.
So, guys, the final one I'm going to ask you, who wins?
Yeah. Okay.
Spain.
Okay.
Portugal.
Germany.
France.
Isn't it Netherlands?
England, quarterfinal?
No.
Semi-final?
Stupid.
Final?
I think we win the group. I think, what is it? Is it
Czech,
probably? Then
Czechoslovakia, Italy, France.
And then I think we go out to France.
Again.
I think it'll be a Portugal-France final.
Do you think we'll pass the quarter?
What is it that makes the difference that, when England turn up, say England are playing Portugal, why are the Portuguese players so confident when they turn up? And
Because
why are we nervous?
England.
I really don't understand it.
Because England is shit.
It's just English culture. It's just
is that the culture? It's just,
the media maybe, or
we just like to huff and puff a bit too much.
Every country has the media, giving them criticism and whatever. Not like Ronaldo will be getting criticised for why is he even going? He's nearly 40, all that stuff. I just don't understand.
As a country, we just like to catastrophize stuff, and we just got mad anxiety.
And so does that, it comes into the play.
Can we just say, Spain are winning this year?
Okay. You know where I think it stems from, if I'm being honest? Italianity.
Yeah.
That's where it started.
Well,
it became that close. I remember watching it as a 4-year-old.
We've got to say
and crying as a 4-year-old.
I might even take it to 86, the hand of God.
Yeah, there's been a lot of injustice, so I think that's where it comes from. If you've
Okay,
never had
guys.
it, you don't know it.
Any other points anyone wants to bring up? Otherwise, it's go for it, mate. Go on.
On that point, I hope and I think that the likes of Jude, and if he can get the confidence in, because he's got that aura about him.
Yeah.
If he can bring the confidence up to the other lads and say, look, we're here to play, let's do this, the same way Van Dijk does at Holland. If Jude can do that for England and kind of be England's captain in that way as a 20-year-old, which is a high expectancy, because Kane isn't, I think we have a chance to win.
I reckon.
Can I second what you're saying there? I really hope is true, because Bellingham has got that at a very, very young
Bit of a
age,
Gascoigne
right?
effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
96,
No one's got
so-
the Gascoigne effect.
So
I'm
one
sorry,
sec, so
but no
you've
one's
got
got
that. But
the.
if you look at Foden, he's got trophies, right? But he's young, but he's got a bit of swag about him. Gordon, Palmer, they're all young. I'm going to use the word that sound like a boomer here, but they're like young, cocky kids off the estate, and I love that.
Oh yeah,
As a young, cocky kid
They're
off
all
the
off the
estate
estate,
myself.
but this is what I mean.
I'm all for it. And if they bring that in and they go, you know, fuck that.
This
fuck
is what I
whatever,
mean.
We're doing it. We're going to here to play ball, and Saka's got it too.
I don't think the likes of Cole Palmer, Saka, Bellingham, Rice, these lads don't get nervous.
No,
I think they're ready.
And I hope you're right,
Saka does.
because there's a lot riding on it. But that's all we've got. We've not got the experience. What we've got is almost the inexperience and the general. Fuck it, let's go out and do it. You know.
Let's hope you're right, guys. All fingers crossed. It's going to be exciting either way. Yeah,
Also,
absolutely.
just last thing, did you see the Hey Jude Adidas advert?
Oh yeah.
With Jude Bellingham? That got me in the feels today.
Did
Seen
it?
it on the way.
I've
here.
not seen that yet.
man.
I'm not seeing it.
Hey
Oh,
Jude.
Brilliant. It got me right in the mood.
is wrong.
Anyway.
We're gonna end on
Sorry.
that.
Quick, turn it off.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for remembering. We look forward to. No, honestly, anyway, I'd say that's the end. So next episode will be on Tuesday after the game. Excuse the man to my left, but we got through it, guys. We got to the other side. Christ knows how. Thank you very much, and we will see you on Tuesday. Good luck, England. Good luck, England.